Hi, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you to this episode of All Things Lean with your host, Madhulika Rajrohan. In our last episode, we talked about website UX in healthcare, design that saves lives for all. In this episode, we will talk about behavioral economics. Behavioral economics is a discipline examining how emotional, social, and other factors affect human decision making, which is not always rational, as users do not always have stable preferences or act in their best interests. Designers can guide their decisions via strategic choice architecture. Example, a pricing structure. Before 20th century advances in psychology and neuroscience, human thinking was typically deemed a rational process of analyzing situations logically to find optimal solutions. Behavioral economics turns that idea around and proves that humans can't weigh up pros and cons so clinically. Psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky pioneered the fields in the 1970s, isolating cognitive illusions that affect judgment and determining the human tendency to make irrational choices in the face of uncertainty. They found the potential value of losses and gains, not rational assessment of outcome, guides the decision making. This school of thought asserts the pain of loss is far more profound than the pleasure of gaining something equally valuable. Human thinking is naturally bounded by limitations in knowledge, processing ability, and feedback. Thus, designers should consider users' aversion to thinking too much and frame selected options insightfully. Fundamental to behavioral economics is that two thought systems are at work in people. One operates with intuitive, experience based, and relatively unconscious processes, and the other involves controlled analytical processes and depends on a person's cognitive ability, in the moment bias, and influence from society. Using behavioral economics principles, designers present the right information and the right amount to engage users and guide them towards desired call to action. For example, Netflix uses defaults to help users select their desired subscription plan. In user experience design, designers exploit a uniquely human fact that the brain is naturally a cognitive miser. It does not like being flooded with information. So, the power of choice can be a strain. Complex decisions are taxing, even if users can take their time. Regardless of intelligence, they'll seek simple solutions and will subconsciously apply heuristics or judgmental shortcuts to minimize the effort. However rational users believe they can be prompted to act in a way they might never expect. A common example is to leverage how people consider an item's value in relative, not absolute terms, and lead them to buy high value product because it seems like a bargain compared with the costlier ones. When accessing unfamiliar content, such as new interfaces, users will base decisions on value judgments and context. Therefore, to help users make choices that benefit themselves and businesses, you should optimize the information architecture of your designs while carefully considering the ethical dimensions. The best design solutions always work in the user's and provider's best interests. A vital distinction is the difference between manipulating users and ethically applying the principles of behavioral economics. Reputable e-commerce solutions exemplify the latter, including framing. Drop the right anchor to set a frame of reference. Anchoring is a form of priming where the first numbers users see serves as a marker for judging others' items' value. As this first piece of information impacts users' decision making, you can prompt them to compare other offerings favorably against it by highlighting a more expensive one. Defaulting. Give users the right defaults to help them decide what to do and buy. Limit choices to only those most appropriate for the step or the category. Typically, if you show users more than 4 options, they will start feeling overwhelmed. Regarding an item's extra features, users will prefer a higher priced baseline to remove options from over a lower priced one to add options to. Reciprocation, or the power of free. Offer free items. It's a guaranteed way to put goods in users' hands, and it fosters obligation. For example, if you like this article, you will share it. Remove obstacles from the processes. For example, Amazon's one-click ordering feature. Similarly, insert obstacles to discourage unwanted behavior. Social proof. Make users feel they'll be consumers of a popular item, which also usually bolsters their sense of security, as does the power of authority via expert or celebrity endorsements. Attribute priming. Ask users what features they want to help them point them towards the desired items. Scarcity. Tap into the fear of loss and raise the value of limited items in users' minds. Salience. Appeal to customers with relevant add-ons before checkout. Guardrailing. Keep users on track towards desired actions and make course corrections easy. Tackling lost aversion. Word incentives to showcase potential gains and downplay negative outcomes. For example, a 90% success rate sounds more attractive than a 10% failure rate. You should present features to simplify the user experience and prevent information overload. Above all, frame options ethically to offer meaningful change through user-centered design and appropriate nudging towards desirable actions for all parties concerned. WordPress's homepage uses social proof by highlighting that a whopping 35% of internet is built on WordPress. It makes people trust the platform more. Amazon's checkout flow uses salience when you purchase an external hard drive. It presents you with a data recovery add-on before you check out. With this, we come to an end to this episode of All Things Lean. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comment section on what you'd like to hear more. Until next time, this is your host, Madhulika Rajahan, signing off. Have a wonderful day ahead.